Hello, and welcome to Rise Services Incorporated. You've just entered our job application portal, and you're now ready to take the first steps towards joining our Rise family. We're glad that you've decided to look into becoming a direct support professional with Rise. In order to ensure that your first experience working as a direct support professional is an excellent one, we've designed a realistic job preview that will show you what working as a direct support professional is all about. Here at Rise, our mission is to create opportunities for and with people. This realistic job preview video will show you how you can create opportunities for the people we support every day as a direct support professional. The video will also give you an idea of the kinds of people you will be working with and the different types of tasks you will be asked to do every day. We hope that you will find this helpful in choosing Rise as your next employer. The video is about 15 minutes long, and at the conclusion, you will be directed to our online job application. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about direct support work and the Rise organization. Enjoy the video.
This program shows real direct support professionals serving real people with developmental disabilities in a variety of settings, offering you a chance to learn about the work involved in direct support and judge for yourself if you're interested in pursuing a career in supporting people with developmental disabilities. A primary purpose of direct support professionals is to assist people who need support to lead productive lives and to participate fully in their communities. It's important to know the realities about direct support work prior to employment, because it increases chances that you'll select a job that you'll do well and enjoy. Your commitment to the people you support will be enhanced, as will your professionalism and self-esteem on the job. Direct support professionals play many roles. They work as companions, advisors, chauffeurs, cooks, teachers, and assistants, to name a few. Many people find direct support work stimulating, challenging, and fulfilling. Others do not. There's no right or wrong decision, only what is a good fit for you.
I believe it's important for a person that may be a future direct support professional to understand that you won't be making decisions for the individuals you serve. You will be helping to nurture them to make decisions for themselves.
You're getting paid to help people get to where they want to be, which is awesome. It's a great thing to be able to help people personally grow.
Direct support professionals provide supports in a variety of settings. Some work primarily in residential settings, such as group homes. Others support people living in their own homes and apartments. DSPs also provide assistance at places of employment and elsewhere in the community. In any setting, your role will require flexibility, creativity, and commitment.
There's nothing very common or typical about a day. Each day is different.
You never really know when you go to work what's going to happen.
On a daily basis, DSPs are just doing the things to support the individuals, and that could be anything from just taking them grocery shopping, hanging out, just being a friend, being a pal.
Things like assisting with showering, med administration, mealtime, stuff like laundry.
Money management, your cooking, your cleaning, basic individual cares.
The support provided by direct support professionals is not caretaking, but rather assisting people in making their own decisions and helping themselves.
I'm like an advocate for productivity. Like I want them to do as much as they can for themselves.
We're not a hospital. We're not a nursing home. We're a home. So as much as we have folks that are medically more fragile, it's still their home.
As a direct support professional, you may work with children or adults with a wide range of support needs.
The people that I support are in high school, and we go to daily activities that any other high school kid would.
Here it comes. Pay attention.
You gotta be very social, very upbeat, very positive.
The people that live here expect us to make sure that they're safe. They expect us to make sure that they're happy and clean and content and living normal lives.
And at the beginning, it can be very frightening and overwhelming to someone who's not used to that environment.
Sometimes it's a little stressful. It can be, very demanding. Sometimes it's hard work.
Our direct support people get very good at observation and picking up signals, nonverbal signals. And they know when something's different, often very quickly.
You're not just there to take care of maybe the medical needs of the person, but you're trying to get them involved in things going out in the world. You're trying to help them expand their world and find out what they're good at.
Lori is a dynamic woman who likes to stay busy. She loves being out in the community. She loves people. She's very social, very, very social. And she can get around by herself, and she's very independent.
And I'm starting my own pottery business right now, too.
Albert is perceived as a great worker. The customers know him. They always compliment him on the work he's doing. If he's mopping the floor, they say, wow, great job.
Two women that I support, they used to live together for many, many years, and then one of them moved to the house where I work, and they have a date once a month to go out for coffee. They like that, to catch up and things and get to know what's going on with each other again.
The two guys that I work with out here, they're both in their 50s, and one of the gentlemen uses a wheelchair, and another fellow uses a walker. I'm giving the guys general, physical assistance, and also in the community. It's been a pretty good fit.
Like Teresa, she has her own apartment. That's different from more traditional group homes is because it's just Teresa here. We can get up and go whenever she wants to. She's my boss. She tells me that I need to go to the bank, I need to go to the grocery store, or I want to go out to eat tonight.
Many direct support professionals find their work challenging, fulfilling, and immensely rewarding.
I've been here for 2.5 years, and every day I come to work, I still learn something new.
Just feeling that sense of fulfillment. I don't know another job or another career as a professional that can replace that.
Knowing that you're helping someone and they're so appreciative of you, they really make you feel good about yourself.
I like the people, plain and simple. I like the people I work with.
And I think what I'm able to do for them, they do for me in threefold.
I've been here for 3 years now. It's hard to imagine working anywhere else at this point in my life.
It's a good feeling to know that you're making a difference in someone's life.
The people that I work with are such wonderful people. They have so much to offer and so much to give.
When we're out in the community, I introduce them as my friends. These are my friends.
I really enjoy working with my friend, and he actually has become a friend not only of me, but also of my husband. He's gotten to meet my husband several times.
One person can make such a difference, I think, and that's really important to me.
Working as a direct support professional can be challenging. You will have the responsibility of ensuring the safety and well-being of those you support, and your job expectations will be demanding and continually evolving.
Safety is pretty important, especially when nobody here can really say when something is wrong with them. We have to feel for them. We have to know when something is wrong with them.
The most challenging is the individuals are not real vocal, so you have to figure out ways just to communicate with them.
What I find most challenging is some of the behaviors.
Yeah! It can be of violence, yelling, screaming, refusing to do things, and that can cause a lot of stress.
He was right in the way. He didn't mean to be in your way. He was sleeping while he was sitting there.
It's all about de-escalating the situation as best as you can.
Something that we take for granted every day is an issue for some of the individuals, and to be compassionate and understanding and listening.
The most interesting challenge is trying to connect with people in a way where you aren't superior to them and you aren't imposing your methods or your beliefs upon them, but at the same time, you need to help them realize that they have to get things done, and you need to help them keep schedules and help them be presentable.
I think the most challenging is when there's a lot of activities going on and making sure that you get everybody where they're supposed to be at the right times.
The most difficult part, I'll say, is working with some people that you just can't get along with.
Sometimes the staff, the other staff that you work with, aren't as motivated as you. They don't think out of the box.
When I'm working with another DSP, I like when they show teamwork and do their job, and so I don't have to pick up their slack.
From my coworkers, I expect camaraderie, that if I need help, that they'll be there for me because they know that I have their back too if they need assistance.
Another challenge for direct support professionals and the people supported is the high rate of staff turnover. The relationships you develop on the job matter greatly to those around you.
When staff come and go, sometimes I get attached to somebody, and it kind of gets me upset.
You're very important to the individual you serve because of the relationship. It's giving that individual the assurance that you care for them and you're going to be there on a daily basis or when you're needed.
We have our bad days just like any family does. She'll yell, everything like that. She'll yell at me, but she knows I'll be back the next day. No matter what happens, I'll be back the next day.
You really fall in love with the job and with the people, and it's hard in a sense to separate boundaries at some points because the people that you support become like your family members.
I actually see Teresa more than my regular family. And sometimes that line does blur between where you work and where you live.
You have really good times, good moments, really spectacular things that you see, and other times it is difficult. My boss always reminds me that that's one of the reasons we're there. There's some days I don't want to get out of bed. I want to sleep in, or I don't want to go to bed at 10 o'clock. The important thing for DSPs to remember is that this is their home. There might be rules, but ultimately it's about the person. And so we are there to work with the person, not giving orders to a person. If this was me, how would I want this handled? I mean, I'd want somebody to respect my privacy, my time, my feelings, and my commitments to different things. And I don't want to be pushed around or told what to do.
Working successfully as a direct support professional requires a combination of personal qualities, including honesty, integrity, and respect for the people you support. Advanced training and years of experience are not essential, but it is important that you like people and are committed to helping those you support in living rich, fulfilling lives.
You have to be on your feet, and you got to be able to communicate with people.
You have to be able to repeat yourself and sometimes change the way you say things for the individual to learn how to do it.
Patience takes you a long ways.
Patience, reliability, dedication, and responsibility.
Understanding, listening.
You got to be caring. Very caring.
They may have to work on holidays, every other weekend, night shifts.
The kind of person who would make a really good DSP is the person who comes to work and is 100% focused on the people that we support.
The people that you're supporting, their lives, their agendas, what's important to them, their goals, always come first.
You need to be creative and try to key into what the person likes to do.
A good DSP is willing to learn new things, willing to accept the change that might come along with someone maybe they don't know very well, willing to just kind of go with it and be open-minded.
A great DSP is the person that's willing to show up every day and treat every day as a new day and treat every day as an opportunity to help someone enjoy their life.
Some days we have our driver's hat on, sometimes we have our cook hat on, sometimes it can be just a loving, tender moment. And you gotta come not with one specific skill, but ready to develop new skills as well.
You gotta enjoy what you do.
And you have to keep your attitude positive, even when all things around you are going downhill. You have to try to keep positive.
We have to have people that we trust to be in our house when we're not here and things.
We expect a DSP to be dependable and punctual and on time with Kayla, and I would like them to be as patient with her as I am.
A professional in this field is someone who treats the individuals that they're supporting with respect, with honor, with dignity. And I think that's why professional is there in the title.
people that I work with, I am finding that they are far more independent and capable at times, and I'm learning to step back to see what it is that they are able to do for themselves and to encourage them so that they can make the next step towards their independence.
For my coworkers, I expect everybody to be a team player. We have the individual or the people we serve at the center. It's a team of people around them, not just DSPs, but we have program coordinators, DD case managers, residential managers, and all those people that make up their team.
Communication is definitely the key.
Confidentiality is very important, from closing doors to talking quietly in the office, not in front of other individuals. If you have something to say about another individual, to take it in the office or take it somewhere where, it's not advertised.
You're not going to ever get respect from the people that we support unless you show respect.
This type of job is not right for everyone. You have to make sure that you're not selfish and that you're willing to give your whole heart.
People that wouldn't do well in this job are people that have short temper.
If you come in to work with a bad attitude or, you don't leave your home life at home if something bad is happening, I think that definitely is their attitude then. They really pick that up. Anybody would.
The kind of person who shouldn't be working in a job like this is the person who thinks that they can come in and use this sort of job as an opportunity to slack off instead of actually engaging with the people.
And if you're not willing to be a team player and you're not willing to speak up and advocate for ideas and advocate for individuals and their rights, then, this is not the job for you.
You have to love people. You have to have a heart. You just can't come in for a paycheck. Because you do that, you're not gonna like it. You're just gonna leave.
Working as a direct support professional can be a rewarding, fulfilling career. Consider carefully the responsibilities and expectations of this job and decide if it is a good fit for you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our realistic job preview for direct support professionals. I hope you liked what you saw and are ready to join us to create opportunities for and with people at Rise. You will now be directed to our online application and start on your way to becoming a direct support professional. Thank you for applying, and we look forward to having you interview soon.